Africa, close to Lake Chad. It's here that the mighty Sahara Desert ends and the bush begins. From the end of spring and all through summer, temperatures in this region will only vary slightly from around 45 to 50 degrees Celsius. It's incredibly hot. It's here that the Dar es Salaam refugee camp has been established. In Arabic, the name means peaceful spot, but the phrase hot spot might be more accurate. Musa is one of Dar es Salaam's residents. He likes football, as anyone can tell by looking at his t-shirt collection. Musa has a young wife who he met in this peaceful spot. We'll meet her soon, but for now, he'll be our guide here in Dar es Salaam camp.
My name is Musa Mohammed. I'm a refugee. I'm living in Dar es Salaam camp. But here is the first gate that is our gate to get Dar es Salaam. As people come, the newcomer, we are taking them inside. That is our gate for Dar es Salaam. But I am one of them in refugee camp.
What are you? Liar, makariyacin banza. I am reading the Quran. You are reading the Constitution.
This man is why Musa, and so many others, ended up in Dar es Salaam. His name is Abu Bakr Chekau. At first sight, his video might look like an ironic parody.
Oh, bring back our army. Bring back our army. Bring back our army.
But actually, he's one of the most dangerous terrorists in the world. The leader of the radical Boko Haram group, which has been responsible for thousands of atrocities throughout Nigeria, Niger, Cameroon, and Chad. The people who live in Dar es Salaam were forced to become refugees between the 3rd and 7th of January 2015. That's when the world was shocked by the tragedy unfolding in Paris at the editorial offices of Charlie Hebdo. Al-Qaeda terrorists killed 12 newspaper employees in revenge for caricatures of the Prophet Muhammad. No one had heard of Boko Haram's massacre in Baga town. Over the course of 24 hours, nearly 2,000 lives were taken. Almost 7,000 had to flee their homes as the terrorists continued to kill 5 people every minute for a whole day.
All those people now, they are newcomers. They are waiting for the registration cards to do all sidewalk. You can take them to the here to register them. Here is our registration site.
Staff collect refugees from the shores of Lake Chad and take them to the camp. First of all, the new arrivals are fed. The next day, they're given a yellow newcomer bracelet before being photographed at the registration center where their details are entered onto a database. This woman has 2 ribbons, one for herself, another for her baby. Once registered, they receive their refugee papers, officially entitling them to seek help from camp personnel.
Aisunzu. Malam. She's talking about the child all time that she's named the child is Malam. She's girl, it's not boy. She born in the child in the road. They pack from Niger, come Chad. Before you come take them to the here, she born the child in the road.
This may be the safest that little Melda has ever been in her 10 days of life. She spent all the others outside in 50 degrees waiting to be granted access to Dar es Salaam.
After that, you can follow this gate to enter inside the camp. Here is secondary gate. You must follow this gate. Come, enter inside camp, refugee camp in Dar es Salaam, Bagasula.
Welcome to Dar es Salaam, where around 15,000 can be billeted, and there are already almost 10,000. That number can never be completely accurate. New groups arrive all the time, and not everyone has been officially registered yet. The camp is divided into 12 areas, each with its own leader. There's a police station, a medical center, 2 schools, and a cemetery. All the houses are the same, and it's easy to get lost. Musa teaches us to find our way around.
Look it now. Like this now. This Z has its meaning. This B has meaning as this number. Zone A, Block 1, Room 19. That is any age of family, you get this one house like this.
Each zone has several communal latrines and showers. Some families try to dig their own outhouses, which makes driving around in the camp quite risky. You barely notice a hole before falling into it. Graffiti like this is popular in Dar es Salaam. It's a sort of chronicle. Children use coal to draw scenes from their lives on the walls of their new homes. The Baga massacre is the most commonly depicted subject.
Kwata-kwata rayuwarmu ba mu yi tunanin cewa Boko Haram zai yake ya ci garin nan ba.
He's talking about the time when Boko Haram come attack Baga, the family, their wife and children, like 4 children, they come escape around to the Mongono. Mongono is one city close near Maiduguri, Borno State. But they are taking 7 days in the road. They are trekking with leg, no motor, no car, no motorcycle, just they are trekking with leg. 7 days in the bush, not get anything to eat. But him and the family go separate. They never go together. After 1 month after attacking Baga, the Boko Haram come attacking Gubua. After attacking the Gubua, the men carrying family come sit down in Dar es Salaam, come refugee of Dar es Salaam, Bagasula, Chati. Here is better than Boko Haram because Boko Haram, he don't want to see you alive. Boko Haram is trying to take you alive. But here is better than Boko Haram. But Nigeria is better than here. But now we're near the pump. You've got the fresh tap water. This is our history pump because the pump gives me women. Because of pump, I get good life and partner to stand together. This is like my wife bucket. I try to fresh water for her, like before when I take it. Yes, like this girl now, she's my wife. I fresh water for her because after I fresh water, I come introduce myself to her and say that I love her. She tell me, okay, no problem, I love you too.
During the day, it's best to stay still in the shade. Apart from the searing heat, unemployment is a problem. The women keep themselves busy with housework and the men trade when and what they can and collect firewood from the bush.
Now we are ready to go into school of Dar es Salaam, refugee of Bagasula in Chad. First school, Dar es Salaam 1. That's we are ready to go into Dar es Salaam 1 school.
School is important, and there are 2 in Dar es Salaam. It's a sad fact that schooling is actually at the heart of the conflict in the region. Boko Haram's name means Western education is forbidden. The Islamic radicals maintain that the only proper way to live is by their own strict interpretation of the Quran. They claim to embrace tradition and reject the Western education system, which they say is foreign. This, of course, ignores the fact that Western education has a long and well-established tradition.
The students, they are coming here 7:30 in the morning, but they are closing class around 12 o'clock. They are doing lecture. After lecture, they enter language, like 20 minutes. After language, they enter mathematics.
Il n'a pas écrit la date, là, pourquoi? Il n'a pas écrit la date, écriture, j'ai oublié. Tu as vu? C'est excellemment comme ça. C'est bien, 6.
At lunchtime, students on duty pour oatmeal into cups. All these children are from Muslim families. To them, attending school is as natural as going to pray at the mosque.
When they attack some village, they're calling all the people in one place and say it. Everyone must follow us in our religion. If not, we must shoot you.
Husseini is a teacher. He leads classes in Arabic at one of the schools in Dar es Salaam. He was forced to run for his life alone, and for 2 months had no idea what had happened to his family. When he reached the camp, they were reunited.
Meaning of the Boko Haram. Boko is a school, you know? School is a no good. Haram is a no good. Boko Haram. At firstly, they killing everyone goes to school. But secondly, we have a civilian GTF and other people that fighting with them. So they must be enemies of the Boko Haram. So that they stand killing everyone. If they attack some village, some little village, you must follow them. Necessary. If not, they must shoot you. How you do? You have not some military come to escape you from them. So must follow them. If no, you go die. I don't agree. No. Because I have a reason in my religion. Boko Haram is not good. They have not any reason to do that. How you say you have a reason to kill people? In which our constitution, that is the Quran, in all the Quran, not some verse that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, you go to kill someone. I choose dying. I choose dying. I don't follow them. And anyway,
around 4 o'clock, Ovini, in Gomborungala, near Maiduguri, Borno State. There are 15 people, 15 young boys like him. But the Boko Haram come attack the house. This one of the 14 in a friend, where they're living to watching this TV. Boko Haram enter from the door, come sit down, middle of the room. This Ali Mohammed come and sit down near the Boko Haram. The Boko Haram looked the Ali Mohammed, told him, said, "What are you looking me like that?" Muhammad Ali stand up to come sit down here. After that, the Boko Haram stand up to take 1 gallon of the petrol, throw the petrol inside the room, to take 1 long line to go out. After he come out, Boko Haram find matches, just drop here. The fire follow the petrol, come attack the room, all the room. And Boko Haram come throw the gallon of the petrol inside the room again. But the Muhammad Ali stand to run. See my house.
This is Musa's home and his wife.
See my wife. It's my beautiful wife. See place where I living. See place where I take.
This is the kitchen.
Food to eat.
With a step to the left, we're in the living room.
We are using this pot. See our place where we are living, see place where
And another 2 steps take us to the
we
bedroom.
don't have anything like before. We don't have any mattress, we don't have anything. See, as we are living. This is which we are trying to prepare this soup.
Musa met his wife here in the camp, and tradition demands that she must stay inside the house for 7 months, or evil spirits might abduct her. She hasn't even served half that time yet, and spends her days cooking soup for Musa.
Our soup is traditional soup. Zaki jo da hannun ki zauna. Abincin me to wannan. Ci. See, as we are taking to eat it together. See, sometimes as I give her the food, kina kawanci ne aito. Ai. Ya ba ji ayar mu ai. Bari in sha to.
After dinner, Musa and his wife sit in the drawing room. They talk about their day and how much they love each other, and what they plan to do next. Unexpectedly, Musa becomes a lot less than complimentary about the camp.
Our refugees, they are running now. They are taken out from this camp because they want to go into Nigeria. They are taking some people. Our people, they are saying that these people who are taken to come here, these people, all they are members of the Boko Haram. That's why our refugees, today and yesterday and today, like 17 family, they don't go because they are fear. You see, all this is bullets. They're sleeping in bush, loving people. They join hands together, go work together in bush. But that time, Boko Haram, they are struggling to find members. They go meet them in bush, go guide them one place, and try to teach them the mission. You can give us yourself to join us, work together, because our work is we are working to God. It's God work. They come, tell the Boko Haram, okay, we hear you, no problem. But the Boko Haram come go forward, leave them for their place. After 1 day, 2 days, they come back again. They come, guard them one place, they'll let them down. Just they'll let down like that. But that's why starting to shoot in one by one. They shoot all the people in the head. But they come, center him, they shoot him, they set in head to shoot, but God take the bullet for the hand. After that, all of them, they don't die already. Only him stay alive, only him escape.
To prove his point about the newcomers being connected to Boko Haram, Musa asks Abdurrahman to describe the attackers. Apparently, their faces were marked in a very particular way. There seems to be a new problem. The very people who fled from Boko Haram now believe there are members of the group here in the camp. In fact, the Niger government drove those new refugees away because the terrorists had passed through their village and attacked the army, arousing deep suspicion. Musa doubts that a compromise is possible. Camp residents are afraid of their new neighbors And that makes Musa even more indignant about the living conditions.
He's talking about our people, they are running because they are workers and the Hasser Senar, they are talking about why the refugees, they are trying to run.
The problem between the two groups is that one group suspects the other of being the cause for their departure from the country of origin. Whether this is true or not, we don't know. But the fact is that there are a lot of tensions between them, and now we have to engage our protection colleagues, who usually have to deal with this kind of problems whenever we have two groups of refugees that have to live together. Slowly by slowly, they will learn to live together.
Our workers, they are liars.
Tell me, how do you call these people, these Arabs?
Buduma, B-U-D-U-M-A.
Buduma.
Look it. Anywhere where we see these people there, our mind, how we are thinking, say that they are going to attack the place. We are thinking about attack. We don't think about the peace together with them. That's why, if you see them now, just we are fine to wait. Like me now, fear don't catch me. Like my wife, she's too young girl. About my wife, these people, they could kill me to take my wife because she's very young. That is their mission. If you see your wife and husband stay together, if you see, yes, your wife she's too young, they are killing you to take their wife. So that's me. I will run because of my wife. It's not because of me. Because I want to save my wife's life.
Ali is a woodcutter. To chop the wood, he wakes up early each morning to go deep into the bush. By 9 a.m., it's almost impossible to walk, let alone cut wood. It took us a while to realize that we were in a graveyard. 25 people have died in the camp since it was established 5 months ago. Ali covers a fresh grave with thorny branches to deter wild animals from digging it up.
They are putting this wood and this everything because of the animals. We have some animals where you take digger the ceremony to take their body because we have some ceremony in Gobua. We have some animals where following night just come digger the ceremony and take the body. We don't see the body again, just we leave the ceremony empty, nobody, nothing inside. That's why we are trying to guard it with wood because and no animal to come. 24 people now. 25 people from 18 January to 28 March. Before yesterday, one woman died. Just 5 minutes attack sickness, just human fall down, they die. This one. Well, every day, always we are complaining about food not good. Let us change the food for us. They don't want to change for us. Just we are concerned to eating. That's why we are facing survive and suffering. Assalamu alaikum. Come, we don't want to get that. Come inside now. See the food we are trying to give us. We don't like this food. This food, we don't eat it in Nigeria. But here, they are giving us by force. They are forcing to eat it, but it's not our food. The time we started eating this food, many people die here in Dar es Salaam. Yes, this food in Nigeria, we are given to host. It's host food. We go explain for the government of Bagasola. All workers, they are working here, CNR High Ser. We told them so that this food is not our food. Our body, you don't know this food. Our worms, you don't know this food. We are forced to eat this food. We are not feeling good. As people now, they are trying to run, trying to escape. I am one of them. I want to escape. I want to sell the food to get some money and take my bag and my wife. to take motorcycle to another village. Even Boko Haram, they kill us, let us kill us in our country. We don't want to die of other countries about the hungry. I thank God for everything. But now, my next target and my next preparation to escape from this beautiful camp. Bye.
It's very likely that Musa has already left Dar es Salaam. If so, he and his wife will have to cross the war zone. Doing that will arouse the army's suspicion, and Boko Haram will consider him an enemy. But Musa has a talent for survival, so we hope he makes it.